Hey guys, it's the CT with CT's Touch Horses / Dogs. I'm a horse and dog trainer, among a whole bunch of other things. I wear many hats. I can do many things. God has blessed me to be very talented, and I'm so appreciative of having these talents and being able to do the things that I love. So guys, I started messing with Dip. I'm a week and a few days on Dip. Didn't do too much with him the last couple of days. We have had some pretty good rainstorms down here. I really don't like the mud when it comes to horses and dogs. So I didn't mess with him in the last couple of days that much, but Dip is really progressing. Every time I put my hands on Dip, he shows progression. He's retaining the lessons that's being taught. I like that about a horse. I left him alone over the weekend, and I come back, and it didn't take nothing but a minute for us to pick back up where we left. I like that. So I'm going to show you guys Dip's first saddling with me. Now, I was told that Dip had 30 prior days training to him prior to me buying him, but his mannerisms and as wild as he acted, I just don't believe it. And I actually talked to the guy that supposedly did it, and he confirmed that he didn't do what he normally does, and he didn't go into depth, but Dip was definitely a wild horse. If you guys go back to some of the videos, and you just see how flighty and snorty he was. So what I do when I get a horse like this, I just assume that they ain't broke. I assume that they haven't had no training. And I just start where I normally start. And if they show me something, then that's good. And I'll either build on it or I'll build it. But if they show me something where it looks like they've had some handling, then I'll progress to the next step. Now, again, like I said, so I don't know if Dip's been saddled or not, but I've prepared him for the saddling. And I'm just gonna show you guys how I prepared him. And I'm gonna show you guys how I normally first time saddle a horse. And then after this first saddling, you won't see me with a halter and lead rope too often. I'll teach him to stand and let me saddle him and bridle him untied. So let's get right into this video, guys. So I hadn't worked Dip this morning at all. It's about 12 o'clock this afternoon in Muskogee, Oklahoma. It's hot as hell, probably 100 and something degrees. And I like to get out here sometime and let that heat help me, but at the same time, I can't let that heat hurt me. So anyway, like I said, my videos are uncut, unscripted. What you see is what you get. I don't know what Dip is going to show me, but I think I've prepared Dip well that I shouldn't see much of a fight. All right, so let's get into it. Again, like I said, he's fresh out of the stall. I ain't worked him up or anything. Get out of here. Get on out of here. So you guys notice Dip kind of followed me around the pen a little bit. That's cool. Now I'm gonna see if Dip will come to me. Dip, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh boy, good. I'm good right there. Good, woo. Woo. Boy, Dip. So now I'm gonna put a halter on Dip and go right on into the video, guys. Ooh. Come on, come on. Good, oh boy, woo. Woo. I'm gonna put this around his neck since he thought he wanted to try to start pulling off. and yanking away with me. To me, that yanking away is just like your kid back talking to you. And I don't tolerate back talk from no kids, definitely not my animal. So I want him to just get his head down. I don't like haltering a horse, so he wants to back away. I'll step to him, give him a smack and ask him to come here, come here. Dip, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Good, woo, woo. So that smack I had to give him. I'll let him know that it's not this lead rope. I can smack him with that lead rope, that don't mean anything. Unless I put meaning to it. Come here. Good. But I don't want him jerking away from me. If he jerks away again, I'm gonna make him run. Hey, go lay down. Cue, go. Hey, I said go lay down. You notice, guys, you don't hear the dogs doing all that barking and running, because I'm kind of getting tired of that too, so I fixed that. Now I'm gonna turn him around, make him go the other way. So I'm just letting Dip know that it could have been gravy. All you had to do was come in here and put your head down. I'm gonna turn him. Dip, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh boy, good. Good. Come on. Good. Hey, get out of here. Good. Woo. So now I'm just gonna let him know that this lead rope ain't his enemy. You hear me smacking him? Woo. Woo. Oh boy, woo. Woo. Now I'm gonna come right back to asking Dip to get his head down. Good. Good. I don't want him to see he's half-assed trying to pull away because he's tilting it away from me. Right there, I'm just gonna walk away from him. So when I walked away, I didn't care if he followed or not. But he chose to, and that was good. So now I'll call him back over to me. Come here, Dip. Dip, come on. Come on. Come on. That boy, good. Get him in the camera. Come on. That boy, good. Woo. I want Dip to get his head down from whichever side I touch it on. If I touch it in the middle, get it down. The left or right side, get it down. Oh boy. Get on this side, woo. Good. He kind of stiffen up. I just put a little pressure on him right there. Good. That way, if you ever got somebody small that can halter, they need to halter a horse or bridle a horse, you teach the horse to give his head. Good. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put the halter on him now. Now I'm not gonna wrap him up with the lead rope. But I'll take my arm over his head and put a little pressure on it. Got him giving the pressure right there. If I put pressure on that lead rope, got Dip giving to it. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I kind of prepared him to be bridled and saddled. So right here, it's just like putting the bridle on. I fooled with his mouth a little bit. This could be your headstone. Pulling it over him, grabbing his ear, moving his ear out the way. So that's me bidding him up right there. Now, as far as getting him ready for saddling, I'm gonna show you what I've done. So I've taken my lead rope and I tell Dip to kind of just, whoa, time to move around. Just kind of point and go. Get on out of here, Q. Go. So what I do with my tail of my lead rope, I throw it across him like that. And now what I do is I lift up and I'm putting pressure right there. That's just like that belly girt. I'm kind of pulling on him, just like side to side, pulling him off balance, pushing him off balance, but I'm putting pressure under his girt. He's feeling that. I'll go over and I'll do the same thing on the other side. Woo. Reach up under that, grab that. Woo. And I'm just pulling up on it. Pushing on old Dip. Side to side. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop this video for just a second, not to do any tuning on him or anything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the lead rope off of him and come right back in here and pick it right back up. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. I just need to go get me a drink, man. I gotta pace myself out here in this 102, 104 degrees temperature. So I'm gonna unhalter him. Again, I want a horse to get his head down. I don't want to have to be working with him all up in the air. So right there, I'm just gonna walk away from Dip and I'll be right back, guys. But like I said, man, I'm not fit to do anything off camera other than go get me a drink and sit down in the shade for a minute, just for a second. So I'll be right back.